My people, I'm about barrister don't come again. The issue I want to talk about today is one that weighs heavy on my heart. So pardon me if I will seem a bit aggressive today. And the issue I want to talk about is xenophobia in South Africa. South Africa has a right to control its borders. South Africa has a right to enforce its immigration laws. But here is the question. Does any country have the right to attack, intimidate, loot, or drive people from their homes simply because they are foreigners? The answer is no. And that is where law enters the conversation. Now, what is the issue? The issue is this, and that over the past few weeks, disturbing reports have emerged from South Africa of attacks, intimidation, and harassment directed at African migrants from other countries, including Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Malawi, and even Mozambique, and the rest. Now, let me be clear. There is a difference between illegal migration and xenophobia. The two of them are definitely not the same. A country may lawfully deport undocumented migrants, but a mob cannot be an immigration officer, a police officer, a prosecution, a judge, and an executioner at the same time. Now let us touch on the law. Whether a person is South African, Nigerian, Ghanaian, Zimbabwean, Togolese, Egyptian, it doesn't matter. What matters is that that person remains entitled to human dignity, protection of life, equal protection of lives and property under the law, as well as due process of doing anything, including migration. If someone has violated your immigration laws, there are legal procedures for dealing with that. Please, South Africa, violence is not one of them. Looting is not one of them. Attacking people because of their nationality is definitely not one of them. Now, here is the African perspective, and this is what makes it particularly painful because of our history. Many African countries stood with South Africa during the struggle against apartheid. African nations opened their doors to South Africa, they gave them support, sacrificed resources, and even stood for freedom. But today, many Africans are asking a very pertinent question. How did a country that benefited so much from African solidarity suddenly become a place where fellow Africans are treated as enemies? Now, we're taking a conclusive stand on this. Yes, you can come against illegal migration, but you cannot be against humanity. You can demand stronger border control, but you cannot justify violence against innocent people. The rule of law exists for a reason, and the moment the mob replaces the law, nobody is truly safe, whether other Africans or even you South Africans. This is Amebo Barrister, and today we take a strong stance against xenophobia, because justice does not stop at the border. Justice goes on to secure human lives, secure property, and guarantees equality before the law.